For Rob, Thomas Waldrom, Player of the Month for November, and I think justifiably so.
Oh, definitely. I think what you're seeing there is something that we've talked about as a club, and we've talked about with the players on numerous occasions. You play well for a club that's doing well in various competitions, particularly in the Premiership, and rewards will come to you. It's not rocket science. It's what we need to achieve, and I think that's what you're seeing with Tom. He's come here, he's played very, very well for us, and other than playing well individually, he's been part of what have been some very good team performances, and the two add up very quickly. One thing you get is Player of the Month awards in the Premiership, and other attributes that start to happen as you start to get international recognition. That's kind of how it works, and it's great to see that Tom's got the recognition. I think there are probably a couple of other Exeter players who might well have been in the reckoning in the last month. What we've got to do is maintain the reasons for this happening, which is maintain good form in our players individually and maintain good form as a club. There
were some in the media that thought they'd seen the best of Thomas Waldrom at Leicester. It was totally different from your perspective, but we've seen the best of him now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like anything, often, and it can be for a variety of reasons. Often a change of environment is good for players. Sometimes there's no magic answer to it. It's just to freshen up and things change, and you find a role at a club that's slightly different to the role you had before. Tom was involved in a very successful rugby club and has won some very big games. What we're seeing from him now is probably playing for us in a different way, in that he's probably helping us just have that little bit of experience and a little bit of go forward that we need to keep moving forward. So his roles are very different. I think what we're seeing with him at the moment is a guy who's just gone out and enjoying his rugby and playing very well.
He's the first to admit there's 14 guys in front of him doing a hell of a job as well.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I'm kind of saying, is that, like you say, what you're seeing is the outcome of a team going well and a player going well within that team, and I think that's what you ultimately have to aim for week in, week out if you want to be a top 4 challenging team or a regular top 6 team. It's club form combined with individual form. The more you can mould the two together, the better the rewards for everybody.
As you say, it could have been a choice of anyone, but he said to me this week when he was talking about the award that when you showed him round this place, he said you'll enjoy it here, and that's one thing. The settling in process has been very simple for him, and he's enjoying his rugby.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple formula that we have here. We do talk about enjoying it, but it takes a switched on person to understand what that really means. Some people, it's very easy to talk enjoying things, and so for some people that means you wander into work when you like, you do what you want, you run around on a Saturday, and it doesn't matter if you lose. That's what some people think an enjoyable environment is. Well, that's not what we talk about here. We talk about enjoying it. We talk about you make the most of yourself. You give yourself every opportunity to play well. You work hard. You respect the people around you. You make it an enjoyable and a responsible place to come and work. And that's how we talk about it. Because ultimately, if you're a good person, you don't enjoy not making the best of yourself. And I think that's what we talk about. Come in and enjoy making the best of yourself, doing the best you can, and doing it together with a group of people who we expect to be very important to you, which is the men around you. Because ultimately, you've got to be responsible to each other. That's what team sport's all about. Tom's fitted into that very well. But as you say, he's fitted into it very well, along with a large group of players who are all contributing a lot this year.
And no doubt you'll want more from him over the remainder of the season.
Oh, well, I want more from him over the remainder of his contract. It's not just about this season. At the end of the day, he signed a long-term contract, and I'm expecting a lot from him. And the challenge we laid down to him is when he came is we want you to become a better player. We don't want you to just perform at the level you have. We want you to become a better player. We want you to be more influential for us, and I think that's proven to be the case so far.
And 1, 2, cheer for the camera.
Sure thing. Toot, toot. Yes.